There are a lot of cursed techniques in Jujutsu Kaisen, and we will be ranking the best 5 of them based on their prowess, strength, and efficiency. I also want to mention that this ranking is only focused on the technique itself. We are not considering its user or any other techniques he might possess. So without further ado, let's get into it. Coming in at 5th place, we have 10 Shadows. The 10 Shadows technique is an inherited technique passed down in the Zenin family. Using shadows as an intermediary, this technique allows the user to summon 10 different Shikigami. It can be done with an exorcism ritual where the user must defeat the Shikigami in order to make them submit. Once dominated, the Shikigami are under full control of their master. After gaining more familiars, the user can repeat the ritual process to exercise and amass up to 10 different Shikigami. The 10 Shadows technique can be activated and deactivated at any time to manifest and dispel Shikigami as long as the user has enough cursed energy. As with any Shikigami, the more powerful it is, the more cursed energy required to summon it. It cannot be summoned again when they are completely destroyed or killed. However, the power left behind by the Shikigami is inherited by others. The strongest Shikigami is Mahoraga. Mahoraga is the most uncontrollable Shikigami in the history of the 10 Shadows technique. It has never been tamed or commanded like other familiars in the history of the entire Zenin family. Mahoraga's ability is the adaptation to any and all phenomena. His adaptability is not limited to specific moves, but all related techniques. In addition, a 10 Shadows technique user can manipulate shadows to some degree as well. They are able to move physical mass in and out of shadows at will. This allows them to store weapons and hide their body inside shadows, whether it be their own or someone else's. Next, 4th, we have Idle Transfiguration. Idle Transfiguration allows the user to reshape the soul of themselves or anyone they physically touch. This cursed technique attacks the soul directly. Only under certain circumstances can someone protect their own soul, and anyone who cannot is instantly killed or deformed. This technique gives its user a lot of extensions, like soul multiplicity, a technique where the user combines 2 or more souls together. Body repel, an attack activated by using the effect of soul multiplicity and increasing the soul's energy. Polymorphic soul isomer, a technique utilizing soul multiplicity where the user can form the souls with weak rejection into one body. The user can also reform the shape of his own soul and heal any injuries his body sustained in battle. This means his soul must be attacked to do any significant damage. The user can even transform his body to give him an advantage, such as giving himself wings for flight or shrinking his body to avoid an attack. Next up at number 3, we have Copy. It allows the user to copy any technique they see. We've seen it be used on abilities that were copied a while ago and abilities that the user just saw. This gives the user a ton of flexibility, but there are a couple potential drawbacks. First of all, it is likely that there is a condition to copy an ability. This would make sense considering the technique's strength, and depending on the condition, the techniques available to copy might be limited. This brings us to the other potential drawback, which is that there might be a power cap on the abilities that can be copied. We've never seen a crazy ability be copied, so it's possible that it just can't be done. But we have no confirmation of these drawbacks existing in the first place. So for all we know, the conditions could be very low, meaning the copy technique could be much stronger than it first appears. At 2nd place, we have Infinity. Infinity is the base state of the limitless and is essentially the power to stop. It is the convergence of an immeasurable series. Anything that approaches the infinity slows down and never reaches the user. This is because the technique takes the finite amount of space between the 2 subjects and divides it an infinite amount of times. The invisible barrier created by the infinity can be expanded to keep harmful substances away from the user, or to overpower someone attempting to neutralize it. The infinity can only be deactivated by the user, or countered by domain expansion or domain amplification. Cursed tools imbued with specialized cursed techniques can also disturb or dispel the infinity. And now coming to the first place, we have Cursed Spirits, Manipulation. Cursed spirit manipulation is a technique where one can completely control cursed spirits they were able to conquer in battle. Rather than exorcise a cursed spirit, the user can absorb them into a small black sphere. A cursed manipulator can also absorb curses from anyone also capable of controlling them by killing the master. Orally consuming this orb of the curse's remains gives the user complete dominance over the vagabond curse, allowing them to summon them at any time in the future. If the difference in grade is 2 levels or more, the curse manipulator can absorb a cursed spirit with practically no conditions attached. The user can extract the curse technique of semi-grade 1 and above cursed spirits they absorb, providing them with an immense arsenal of potential different moves. However, the quality of the cursed spirit's technique ceases to grow the moment they are absorbed. Cursed spirit manipulation operates functionally the same as Shikigami conjuration. However, no intermediary is required, and the quality of vagabond cursed spirits tends to be greater than simple Shikigami. When summoned, the user's curses appear from the same portals they would use to manifest naturally. The curse manipulator can create portals of various sizes from their body and summon any number of curses from them at the same time. It doesn't appear to be any limit on the number of curses that can be absorbed, and it is unknown what happens to the cursed spirits taken in after the user dies. Anyway, that's my list. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, please consider subscribing and let me know what you think of this list in the comments down below. Thank you for watching.